Hello everyone, welcome to Earthsville. I'm Kat and I'm going to do a reading on JonBenét Ramsey. Okay, we're coming up on her anniversary of her crossing over. It was in 1996, December 26. So, and we're really nowhere any closer than what we were in 1996. We can all agree that this was a very botched up case, I guess you would say, a very messed up case. Things were not done properly. There's been a lot of reasons, a lot of excuses, just a lot of things going on with this case. And there hasn't been any closure for JonBenét Ramsey. There hasn't been any justice, as far as we know, on the 3D for JonBenét Ramsey, but we'll get into that. Okay, so she was 6 years old and she did do pageants and she was a very beautiful girl. And I am going to go ahead and do a disclaimer at this time. Some of the things I may say may be triggering or disturb you, because we will maybe talk about some topics that aren't so pretty, aren't so nice, but they are, you know, things that some of us have to go through in this life. So I suggest now that if topics that if you're easily triggered by violence, sexual content, anything of that nature, then I advise you to click off my channel. No hard feelings. Maybe catch me the next time. Okay. So with JonBenét Ramsey, I'm just going to jump into it. This is what I got. It was an inside job. There's no way this was a kidnapping. I stayed neutral for a really long time, and I never asked Spirit about JonBenét Ramsey. I felt like it was a very messy case, and there was a lot of energies involved in the case, and that can be confusing, and also that she was so young as well. But I reached out, and like I said, my channel is for those that do believe in the other side and you do have an open mind. And please feel free to comment below and tell me what you think in the highest of good, okay? But I don't feel like this was a kidnapping gone wrong. I don't feel like it was an intruder. This was definitely a family member of JonBenét Ramsey. Okay? It was. Now, I'm not going to mention any names or, you know, I just don't do that in any of my channels, but I think I give the viewers enough information where you can kind of get an idea or draw your own conclusions when it comes to what you think, okay? So feel free to let me know. All right, so when I spoke, usually with all my readings, I start out and I talk to I ask for the Holy Spirit, archangels, angel guides, ancestors of the highest white light, ascended masters, to assist me and give me clarity on what happened with JonBenét. She came through, though, which was really, well, it wasn't surprising, but her personality was. She was larger than life, and she was just an amazing little girl, and her energy was amazing to be in. So yeah, that's what I have to say about that. She's lovely. She's absolutely lovely. So she did tell me that she knew them, okay, that she did know her killer. She said that she does realize that she was wounded, okay, and she said she was wounded and it came out of nowhere. It was very fast and very sudden that someone lost control, okay? And the other thing that I got from JonBenét was they got angry. They got angry out of nowhere. Okay. So, but then moving on to talking to Spirit, I got that the body was moved. JonBenét Ramsey's body was moved after she was killed. So where she was located, which I believe was in the basement of her house, in a room that nobody really used, that's not where she passed away at. She was actually moved there from another room or another location. She was moved there. Okay. And so here's where I'm going to get into where this part may be triggering for some. Okay. So I'm going to give you time to click off if you desire to. Okay. So there was an individual that thought JonBenét Ramsey was very pretty. Okay. She said, and it's a masculine energy, she thought that this masculine energy thought she was very pretty. But she kept saying no, and she would turn them down. Now, I can tell you what I'm getting, but I kind of want the audience to kind of read between the lines. Okay, this is someone that, let's just say if it's not on that level, what's an example I can use? Maybe this person always wanted to go bike riding or whatever, go take her out on her bike, and but she would always say no. Okay, she didn't want to do this with this person. She didn't want to do it. So this person was always being turned down by JonBenét. Okay. This person has not killed again. Okay, so I don't feel like we're dealing with a serial killer. This is something that happened rather quickly, and it happened out of anger. All right, the biggest thing I took from this reading was big cover up. Okay, there is a lot of covering up in this case. Okay. But like I said, she always turned this person down, and she also explained she knew too much. There was something going on in that house that she knew was going on. That's significant. And I also got that there could have been money exchanged for a cover-up. Okay? I got there was a lot of stress on this person. That was the cause of JonBenét to cross over. There was a lot of hate and anger. And hurt feelings. I got hurt feelings too. JonBenét was very adamant about she didn't really want anything to do with this person. She didn't want anything to do with this person. She viewed this person as someone, older. It was an older person, wise, made good decisions. But then, someone within the house, if it's not the same person, they also had a crazy side to them as well. Okay. This was also planned at the moment. So when JonBenét Ramsey crossed over, that's when the cover-up and all that started to begin. Okay, so it wasn't something that was planned before. It wasn't anything that was thought out. It was clearly just, I feel like it was an accident. I feel like someone lost their temper, and therefore JonBenét Ramsey paid the ultimate price. So the cover-up was pretty much planned after she had crossed over. Now, she said, or Spirit said, they all are false, phony, fake. So neither one of them stayed true. And I feel are true to themselves or were authentic at all. And I also got that, you know, a masculine energy within the family was very distorted. They were, you know, fighting an inner battle within themselves. And I got strongly, and I'm saving this for the last because I'm pretty sure whenever you read between the lines of what I'm saying, you are going to get a clear picture of who could be responsible for JonBenét Ramsey's crossing over. Because I heard very loud, it went to the grave with them. So, it went to the grave with them. This person never spoke out about what really happened to JonBenét Ramsey. They never told the truth. Okay? And I plainly asked, was it your mother? And maybe I shouldn't say, but I asked about each family member. And I think the brother might have heard something that night, or he has heard things throughout the years, and he's not going to speak on those things. I believe the mother and the son possibly knew of other things that went on in the house when it came to JonBenét Ramsey. I'm not really feeling that they knew what was going on 100%, but something else was going on, some kind of abuse was going on within the family. That she did signify that there is still DNA left, but the thing is, everything's been so botched up. So I don't know how that's going to benefit us in any way. But Spirit did tell me that, you know, a lot of people are right in their assumptions when it comes to the family, that, you know, a lot of people do know, even without the evidence, what happened to JonBenét. Okay, so dates that could be significant to this case, or that we could hear something, or maybe some DNA or new information may come out, or this is just very significant times for this case, okay? But I got something to do with February and March when it comes to finding out something coming out, February or March. I got February really strong in Thursday, something to do with a Thursday. I got around noon, so something could come out around lunchtime or around lunch or at lunch. I also got the month of May, and I also got 5. So I got 5, 16, 23, and the 31st. I got around lunchtime. I got February, very strong February, and March. And yeah, around noon and on a Thursday. So again, 5, 16, 23, and 31. And as always, I pray for the family. Yes, I pray for the family, the loved ones, the friends, everyone that's been involved with the case when it comes to JonBenét Ramsey. You know, a lot of people, you know, there's some people that they lost their job or quit their job, or things just wasn't done correctly, and it has affected a lot of people's lives. So this is one case that, you know, I believe people want to see solved. I mean, around the world, they want to see this case solved. But I can assure you, or I feel as though, on one side, justice has been served, and maybe we can't see it because of where we are. But I do feel one person has definitely gotten their justice for what they did to JonBenét Ramsey, whatever that is. They got it. Okay, so until next time, please like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Comment as soon as I can. I will try to get back with you guys. I just, you know, really want to get to know you, and yeah, tell me what you think, and leave me some feedback. Let me know what you think. Okay, and until next time.